First question for Mr. Buckingham. What kind of experience do you have working in municipal government?
Working in municipal government, I have experience with the City Planning Commission. I've served on the Planning Commission for over 20 years. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember when I started. It was in the mid-90s sometime, so I've been on it for a long time. Served as ex-chairman and now serving as vice chairman. I also serve as the Commission's representative to the Vacant Property Review Committee, the city's VPRC, which makes judgments on blighting properties. And I have nonprofit experience. I serve as treasurer of the board of directors of the Community Progress Council in York.
Ms. Herring?
I currently have over a decade of experience in municipal government. Previously, I served as a legislative assistant for then State Representative, now our Auditor General Eugene B. Pasquale, for just about 3 years. And then after that, I served the City of York as the previous Director of Community Relations under former Mayor Bracey's administration, to which I had the opportunity to work as well with council, as well as with our administration in developing several initiatives and strategies that have enhanced our community. And as far as my nonprofit leadership, I am serving as the Lincoln Charter School Board President currently. I also serve on the Salvation Army Advisory Board, and I am also the past president of the YWCA York Board of Directors. Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you believe is the role of City Council?
I believe that the role of City Council is to plan, as well as to develop and implement ordinances and laws, as well as to work alongside administration to ensure that the city is functioning properly and to oversee our budget to make sure that we're fiscally sound as a city.
In our strong mayor form of government, I think the primary responsibility of council is legislation, and probably the most important part of that is to pass the budget. But it's also to act on different initiatives that come from the mayor's office and that may come from the public, whatever they may be. It's important that council maintain a liaison with the public, and also it's important that council act as a cheerleader for the city of York, I think.
Just breathe. I've been in your position. I see it on your face. I know how you feel. And we're in a tough position too. But my question is, would you explain your level of commitment to attending to the needs of the city as a local legislator, including attending legislative and committee meetings?
Fully committed to serving on City Council. As a business owner, I do make up my own hours, and I am fully committed. Even in my previous role as Director of Community Relations of the City of York, I was available, I was present in our community. People knew how to reach me, people know how to get in contact with me. I'm a highly visible citizen in our community, and regardless if it had to do with my position or not, I am an available person in our community, and I believe that I'm 100% committed to serving.
Thank you.
That's okay, I don't have to.
I'm sorry, I was just being committed to answer.
I'm retired, so I've got nothing else to do. Just kidding. I think my commitment is demonstrated by the fact that I've served on the Planning Commission for over 20 years and the VPRC for over 10 years. If I'm selected to this position, I certainly would hit the ground running, and I would commit to devoting 100% of my energy and my attention to making a positive contribution to council and to the city of York.
For closing statements, and that I think is probably appropriate. So if all the applicants would be seated, and we'll begin in reverse order from when we started, with Ms. Washington for closing statement.
Council President Nixon, Councilwoman Judy Ritter Dixon, Councilwoman Sandy Walker, Thank you so very much for this opportunity today to be selected as a candidate for one of the 2 open seats for York City Council. I think it is an honor and privilege to even be able to serve our community. I believe that serving is the highest honor that anyone can do or be chosen for. I'm a lifelong resident here of the city of York. I've been here for 40 years. I'm a graduate of York High, or some say William Penn Senior High School. And I'm a proud graduate and a proud York High Bearcat. I shared earlier, I'm also a graduate of York College of Pennsylvania. I have a wealth and depth of knowledge in municipal government, as well as in community development and community organization. And at the core of my heart and at the core of everything, like I said earlier, I just truly love this community. I know that we are on the cusp of greatness, and it would be a pleasure and it would be an honor to be a part of continuing to unveil that greatness that our community holds. And I look forward to possibly the opportunity. I look forward to the opportunity to serve on city council. And even if I'm not chosen for that opportunity, I will continue to serve our community with dignity, honor, and respect. Thank you.
I'd like to also thank council for the opportunity to apply for this position. As I said before, I'm a lifelong city resident, and I grew up in this city. I raised my family in this city. My kids went to city schools. And I'm extremely committed to the city of York. I look at this service as an opportunity to give something back to the city, and I hope I do get that opportunity. I would like to think my background is a good fit and would help council. But regardless, if I'm selected, I would jump right into the job and commit to devoting 100% of my energy and attention to making a positive contribution. I hope that happens. Thank you.
And once again, thank all of you and the other folks who didn't make the cut, but encourage all of you to be more engaged in the city. And I look forward to that engagement by each and every one of the 29.
2 seats up for the vacancy tonight, 2 vacant positions. There's one to complete the 4-year term, so that means you only have 2 years left on that term. And then we also have one to fill a 2-year term. So I'm going to ask the council if they have a nomination for the first candidate to fill the 2 years remaining on the 4-year term. Is there a nomination?
I nominate Edwina Washington.
Not second.
Okay. So, yeah, all right, so we have a nomination and a second for Edwina Washington to fill the vacancy, to complete the 2 years left on the 4-year term. Is there any comment from council? Anybody in the audience want to comment? No? Okay. Seeing no comment, all in favor of the nomination for Edwina Washington, say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, no. All right, so our first nomination is Edwina Washington. Before we fill in the resolutions, I think that we'll go to our second nomination. That way we can just plug the names in. Okay, so the next one is for the 2-year vacancy. Is there a nomination to fill the 2-year vacancy?
I nominate H. Michael Buckingham.
Second.
All in favor of the nomination of Mike Buckingham, say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, no. Is there any comment from council? Any comment from the public? There being none, we have our 2 candidates.